You're just too marvelous for words. Like glorious, glamorous, and that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful, I'll never find the words.
And then suddenly, Frank's voice, it filled the tiny apartment. And before long, it filled the world.
Won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. That's why that lady is a tramp.
And we had a problem with aging at the Friars Club. And we attract a lot of new young members, but the way I got the call, a guy called me up and said, Mr. King, this is Freddie Valansky of the Friars Club. I'd like to ask you something. I said, sure, what? Hello? Sure, what? Hello? Another guy comes on and says, oh, Freddie died. I knew I was in for something.
I got to the Golden Nugget at 6:15. Went up to my room, showered, shaved, and I was on stage at the Golden Nugget with Frank Sinatra at 8 o'clock that night. And it was an amazing day, it really was.
Every once in a while when I would feel a little full of myself, my mother would bring me back to earth with one short little saying. She would say, hey, big shot, when you introduce me to Sinatra, then you're a star. You go to my head like a sip of sparkling burgundy brew, and I find the very mention of you like a kicker in a julep or two.
And your cheeks so soft, there is nothing for me but to love you. And the way you look tonight.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight.
2 minutes later, my phone rang. Mr. Crosby, yes. This is the supervisor. I have the supervisor from the Sands on the line. Frank Sinatra wants to talk to you. Needless to say, I couldn't talk. I said, hello, and he was hysterical. You ordered a pizza? That's the funniest thing I ever heard. I said, Frank, I didn't know it was you. He said, that's what I figured. You coming over? I said, absolutely. And we went over and we had dinner between shows with Frank and me, and it was wonderful.
Life's a beautiful thing, as long as I hold the string. I'll be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love, yeah, Frank. Hey.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone.
Regrets? I've had a few. Then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each
careful step along the byway, and more, yes, more than this, I did it my way.